I have never, ever, ever, ever in my life had a sleepover. Like, literally ever. I have never gone to a friend's house and spent the night. I wasn't allowed to do that. And today was one of those days where I just did not get out of my pajamas. Like, I'm still in my night suit. As you can see, since last night it has been raining like non-stop. Like non-stop. So I just did not feel like wearing good clothes or whatever. I just wanted to sleep all day, just relax and just have a easy going day. It is 12:49 right now, and I just wanted to have like a sleepover with you guys. Kind of like a slumber party with you guys. I guess we're gonna start with some skincare, and then I don't know. Let me just Google what do you do in sleepovers. Let me just Google it. Let me Google it. Gossip. You gossip. You gossip in your sleepover. Okay, so what do you gossip about? There are like bunch of questions here, like 30-40 questions that you can ask in your sleepover. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do some skincare, relax, and just talk about all the things that girlslife.com is telling me to do. So I'm gonna just use some Red Bean refreshing pore mask on my skin because I am so bad at skincare. Like I know makeup, not a lot. A little bit, little bit, okay? But skincare, I'm very bad at. I'm bad at following skincare. I'm bad at doing skincare. I used to take care of my skin like so meticulously when I was in college. Especially when I was at my internship, I used to take care of my skin all the time. I used to do masks. I used to do sheet masks. I used to cleanse my pores properly. I used to just do all of those things. I used to take care of my hair. I don't know what happened. You know, like life happened, I know, and I kind of like forgot myself. And I just stopped doing all of that. And now I am a loser. I don't know anything about skincare. Like whatsoever. I don't know what clays to use, what clay masks to use, what moisturizer to use. I don't know. I just see what other people are using and I'll just buy it and use it on my face. I don't even know if it's working or if it's compatible with my face or what kind of face I have, what kind of skin I have. I have no idea. I have zero idea. I have used so many products in my life. So many products. So many moisturizers. Like very expensive moisturizers and very non-expensive moisturizers. I have used a lot of things on my face. A lot. But I have never till today, and I'm speaking from my heart, okay? I have never till today found something that would work on my skin. Okay, I have always said that I have bad skin. Always. I've always said that, and I admit that I have like a bad skin. I don't know if you can see. Like, you know, cameras just, they don't. Can you see this? I have like really bad skin. This wasn't this big like 2 minutes ago, but right now it's like massive because I squeezed it like really hard. And then I have, I don't know, blemishes. I think you can see it properly now. I have bad skin. Oh, I also have things here. Oh, I also have something here. If you have recommendations, let me know because I'm dying to have glass skin. Every time I open my Instagram and I see these ladies, these women, these ladies, these beauties have this perfect glass skin, and you know what? I must have done something really bad in my past lives to get this skin, to deserve this skin. Anyway. It is what it is, you know. I used to have very good skin back in school. Like I said, everything just crashed. Everything crashed in my life after I graduated. My skin, my health, my body, my weight, my face, my hair, everything just, the quality of my life deteriorated after I started working, after graduation. It's been 4 months and I haven't still gotten my periods. Okay, I'm suffering. I'm suffering here. I'm suffering. Anyway, I'm just going to use this Red Bean Refreshing Pore Mask because I bought it. So I'm going to use it. I saw someone use this and I have a pore problem. Like my pores are like big, like really, really big. So I'm just going to use it because apparently it does wonders to your pores. Apparently. Mind it, this is full. Can you see? I bought it like, I don't know, 6 months ago, I guess. And it is full. So, I am not lying when I say I really don't take care of my skin. Like, really don't. And trust me, I have wasted a lot of my money on buying expensive moisturizers, thinking this is going to work. This is going to work. So right now in my life, what I'm using is castor oil. Like I don't have to use it every single day, but it also works on my skin. It has calmed my acne. Since I've started using castor oil, my acne just dries up overnight like crazy. Oh, there's one more thing I use. My pores are a problem. So I use this Medicube thingy. It's zero pore pad. So I use this and then sunscreen and then I go on my way, and at night I use castor oil, like a lot of castor oil on my face and on my lashes and on my hands and on my skin, and then I sleep. After using bazillion products, literally bazillion, I have so much right here, and then there are like 50 other bags like this, and I just don't use any of them. So after using all of these things on my face, I just want and I just wish to keep things simple now in my life. I don't want to do a lot of hodgepodge. Like I don't want a 50-step skincare. I want 2 products that I can carry with me, that I can use every single day, and also I can live my life. So till the time this is drying, let's talk about things that people talk about in sleepovers, according to girlslife.com. So first question is, how do you got into what your current profession is? I am a fashion designer. I graduated from fashion school. And I always kind of like knew that I wanted to become a fashion designer. I always knew it. For some reason, the world wanted me to be a doctor. My mother was, of course, I am Indian, I'm Asian. Of course, my mother wanted me to become a doctor. I mean, if you're an Indian, engineer, doctor, lawyer, CA is very popular these days. These are the few mainstream professions that you will be assigned at your birth, okay? It's not like you have to do it, but you will definitely be assigned. I always knew that I wanted to become a fashion designer, like always. There was no doubt in my mind. I would make sketches, like those stupid baby sketches of dresses that I wanted to make for myself. I would just do that all day long. It was from 7th grade, I guess. I knew for sure that I wanted to become a fashion designer. Like I wanted to go into fashion. I wanted to make clothes. I wanted to do something related to fashion. I knew it from 7th grade. From 7th class, I knew that this is what I wanted to do. There was no doubt in my mind. I just wanted to do something with clothes because I loved clothes. So I knew in my heart and in my soul that fashion is what I wanted to do with my life. And that is what I did. It was Alexander McQueen's Spring 1999 show, like models wearing white dresses, and there were paint spraying robots, and they were throwing paints on them live. And she was just like gracefully rotating, and there was paint all over her dress. I saw that show for the first time when I was preparing for my exams, like my college exams to get into the college. Uh, that was the first time I saw that show, and I was like, I am so sure that this is what I want to do with my life, because that show was transforming. It was one of the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful things that I've ever watched in my life. Alexander McQueen is a brand that I love the most. I mean, his death was devastating. Like, I was really sad when he died. But but while he was alive, his collections were like, oh, beautiful. Even now, his brand is like living up to that, uh, living up to his thing, his amazing creative thing that he used to do. I mean, I love what the brand is doing right now as well. But when he was alive, it was just magical. It was magic on the runway. Magic, magic. So Alexander McQueen is one of my favorite brands, even today. Then there's Prada. Again, love that brand so much. I just saw Rahul Mishra's show called Aura, if I'm not wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Took his inspiration from Brahma, Lord Brahma, and a few of his clothes were these three heads of Brahmas. And the way these models were walking down the runway, there were like three heads, and they were all made of clothes. You have to watch this show to understand what I'm talking about. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. They looked like goddesses on runway. Trust me. You should go watch that runway. I think we should move on and talk about something else. Because if I start talking about fashion and everything I like in it, it is going to take forever, and this video is never going to end. Never. So I'll stop here. I'll go wash my face and come back actually. I'll come back. Next question. Okay, next question is, do you consider yourself a hopeless romantic? No, I'm not. I'm not a hopeless romantic. I don't even know what hopeless romantic means. I mean, it's like you're crazy, crazy romantic, and you're like, romance revolves around your house, your life, your existence, and you believe in love so deeply and madly that you are hopeless, and you feel and think about romance in everything and anything. Making lunch and dinner and breakfast is all romantic for you, and you will go to any extent. You will fly to a different country just to give your better half a flower. Is that what hopeless romantic mean? If yes, then I'm not that. I am not. I'm not romantic. I have a problem. I am a little bit cold, you can say. A little bit cold. I am not very romantic. I am average romantic, like average, right there, in the middle. A little lower than middle, but right there. So I'm not hopeless romantic. What gives you the ick? Skinny jeans. Skinny jeans gives me the ick of life. Nothing in my life gives me the ick. Everything is fine. Cringe, non-cringe, beautiful, non-beautiful things. Anything works for me. The only thing that doesn't work for me is skinny jeans. No. What's something super embarrassing from your childhood that your family never lets you forget? If I have done something to embarrass my family in my childhood, I'm sure I have gotten a really serious beating, a beating of a lifetime, and then I rectified that. problem, and I then never embarrassed my family ever again in my life. I'm sure something like that would have happened. I am Indian. In Asian families, you don't, generally, I'm speaking, I don't know how families function these days, but when I was growing up, or people around me, we all have extremely dysfunctional families. Okay, we don't talk about embarrassing things that I did when I was like 2 years old and then laugh about it and have a fun time. No, we don't do that. We don't do that. We don't talk about anything that I have done to put my family's reputation at stake. We don't do that. It's a very bad memory. We don't laugh about these things. Okay, parents beat the shit out of their kids so that they do not do anything to embarrass them ever. That's how Indian families function. Okay. There may be some changes right now, I don't know. But that's how my family functioned, and that's how people of my age that I know of right now, their family functioned. So, yeah. But just to tell you something that I actually did that my mother talks about is I ate my own poop. When I couldn't walk, I kind of like ate my own poop. So, she tells me that because I ate my own poop, that's why I don't have a lot of brain cells and I talk a lot of shit. What's the best love story of all time? You know what is the best love story of all time? The best love story of all time is Finding Nemo. That fish did not care about which country he or he was in. Fish did not care about uh, air or breathing. He just wanted to find his son. You know, that is a very, very beautiful love story. Apart from this, I don't really watch love stories. I don't watch romantic movies. Um, I don't care much about romantic movies. I watch thriller. I watch horror. What's a flaw you have that you do not like to admit you have? I'm flawed, fully, completely, honestly, from head to the toe. I am flawed. I am a flawed human being. In every aspect of my life, I'm flawed. I'm flawed when I speak. My communication skills aren't that great. I am flawed in a way that if I stop doing something for an extended period of time, I completely forget about it. Like, completely forget how to do it. You know, there are some people, like, suppose there are some artists who haven't drawn for like about 3 months, but for the fourth month, they'll just pick up right where they left off and they'll just be beautiful as they were before. But if I stop doing something for an extended period of time, I forget everything about it. And then I have to start doing that particular thing like I'm a beginner in it. So that's something I'm really bad at. I'm flawed, I admit it. I don't really have to not admit that I'm not flawed at anything. I'm completely flawed. Fill in the blank. If I were a movie, TV show, I would be Peaky Blinder. I would be in Peaky Blinder. I would 100% be in Peaky Blinders. Peaky Blinders is one of my absolute favorite TV show of all time. I would be any character in it. As long as I'm in the show, I don't mind being absolutely anything. I will be the dog. I don't mind. I just have to be in that show. It's an amazing show. So, a little bit of Medicube, and after that, a little bit of castor oil. Just put castor oil all over the face. What's a first that you're dreading? The first that I'm dreading is someone leaving this world, someone really close to me leaving this world. You know, that is something first that I'm dreading because I haven't experienced someone close to me dying. So that will be, I don't know how am I going to handle myself if something like this happens. So that is something that I'm really, really dreading. So what's the first you're looking forward to? Everything. My life hasn't really started yet. So anything that happens in my life is a first. Like anything positive that happens in my life in future will be a first for me. And I'm honestly just looking for anything and everything. Anything and everything good, positive, happy in my life will be a first. And I would just love it. The last question is, do you like nostalgia? I don't like nostalgia. I don't care about nostalgia as much. When people leave their first home or first job or first city, and when they go back to that city, and then they feel this sense of nostalgia. I don't have any of them. I mean, it's great that people have that kind of bond with things that uh, they've lived in before. They had that kind of bond. I mean, it's nice. It just shows how sensitive you are to things, which is such a great attribute, such a great uh, thing about a human being. But I'm just not like that. I'm just being truthful. I don't care about nostalgia. I don't think about the first house I lived in with my parents. I don't think about the second house I lived in with my parents. I don't think about the house that my parents are currently living in that I lived before I moved here. I don't care. When I go back home, it's like I'm going back home more for my mom and my dad rather than the house. When I enter my room where I technically spent my adulthood, you know, I don't care about that room very much. I really don't. I don't really care. Or it's not really about caring as such. I don't feel a lot. When I sometimes visit my mom and dad, and if I go see my school sometimes, I don't feel much. I'm like, okay, fine. I just studied here. It doesn't matter. I don't care. It's like that. So soon I'm going to leave this house as well, and I'm shifting somewhere else. So this house, the memories in this house that I made, I don't think I'm really going to think about those things or even care about those things. It is just me. I don't know how to explain this, but I do not like thinking about. I'm trying to find a way to put it correctly. Like, I do not like to look back on things a lot. And even if I do look back at things, I don't feel a lot. So I don't really care about nostalgia as much. So yeah. So yeah, that's it. You have an issue on your skin, bam, castor oil. You have a bruise on your skin, bam, castor oil. I burnt my neck here yesterday while I was curling my hair, bam, castor oil on it. It's completely healed. It's magic. You have dry skin or you have bad nails, bam, castor oil. You have bad eyelash, bad eyebrows, bam, castor oil. Castor oil is everything. So yeah, that's it for today's video. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Non più tra i farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girano.